Hello, today we are going to discuss introductory property of a pointer. So let's start with the definition of pointer. Now first of all, what is a pointer? So we define pointer as a simply variable. Till now we have come across the general type of variables like primitive data types consist of integer type variables, float, double, char, and void. We have a elementary idea about these kind of variables. Integer type variable is used to store integer type data. Integer type means non-fractional data. Of course, you know variables. Variables are memory location is called variable. In C++, we can define a variable as a memory location is called a variable. So here we extend our discussion beyond these 5 variables. We also know that array is a derived data type, derived from any such type of variable. For example, if just I am recalling you that array is we can define array like array is a derived data type derived from the original one, the primitive one, what we have discussed earlier. So now we come to the pointer. Pointer, as we have discussed, is also a variable. So how it is different from other variables? Actually, before pointer, the variable what we have studied holds the data values. The variable are used to keep the data. Data means like your name is a data, any number is a data. So if we define here int a is equal to 10, so in this case a is a variable. What kind of variable? The definition of a is derived from its data type, which is int. Int is a data type which has its inbuilt definition that the size of integer is up to bytes. There is a range of integer type variables. So if we are defining a variable of integer type in memory, a space of 2 bytes will be reserved as a name a, and 10 is being stored here inside there. This is the same thing as we keep something in a bag. So bag serves as a variable, and the content kept inside bag is the data. So a is some memory location. Actually memory is a very vast area. So we are using a limited memory area for our purpose. So till now what we have studied variables of such kind. Now we introduce a new kind of variable in which we have to store address instead of data. What is that address? Suppose A is a variable. We are giving its name A, and its content is 10. Variable. Every memory location has a unique address. This is the similar thing as your home has a particular unique address. Anyone can access your home through that address only. So here every memory location is referred by the operating system by that kind of unique address. So suppose this is a memory location and its address is 1000. For example, address is assigned by the memory. This is not in our hand. So suppose we are having some other variable of pointer type. This is a pointer, not a normal variable. This is a pointer. Okay, for simplicity I can use like I am distinguishing symbol from other one. Just look here for clarity. I am using circle instead of a square. Actually, square I am using to denote a variable having content, data, and this circle is used to denote a pointer. So what happens if I assign value in this pointer? This value can't be a data as stored by this variable. It must be an address. So if I assign the address of this variable inside this, for example, suppose it is the content of this is 1000. So in this situation it is said that this variable pointing to this A. So hence this is called a pointer. Of course, this variable may have a name also, and definitely it will have some address. Suppose its address is 59, for example. Because of the address can't be assigned by a programmer, always the address must be assigned by the system. As this is true, likewise, where we live, the address of our home can't be assigned by us. Rather, it is assigned by the system. The system is a district administration, navy, and so on. So, if we want to define this variable, it will be defined like, note the syntax, int star p. Actually, what is this? Now it is read as p is a pointer to integer type variable. P is a pointer to integer type variable. Indirectly, it means that P will hold address of some integer type variable. So in our present case, for example, suppose we are having an integer type variable like A and its value is initialized by 10. So P, how P is assigned to the address of A? Here we are using P is equal to ampersand A. Actually in C++ ampersand symbol is used to denote the address, very well. So this is a statement which states that P is a variable holding address of A, or indirectly we say T is a pointing to A. So in this way we can make a little program to make clear the concept. So now I am writing that small program which will make clear to you about the concept. Now here I am writing that small program. You may see here that first include C++ is a case sensitive language, so all the cautions will be taken regarding the case are here. First of all, take int A is equal to 10. First of all, basic what we have discussed, that ampersand is used to denote the address. So first of all, I am using that ampersand to display the address here. This is very simple program. From the program it is here. Now look, actually address of the location A is this much. This is assigned by the system, so this is just for purpose of clarity regarding address. Now we come to the main point. Now define an integer pointer to integer P. P is a pointer to integer. What we are doing actually here, P is equal to ampersand A. P is a pointer to integer, and now P holds the address of A. So what we are writing here, if we are writing C out A, it will display 10 of course, and through pointer how can we get the value stored inside A? So for this purpose star operator is used. Look here, C out star A. So this will display this statement, C out star A will display the not A, star P. C out star P. Now P is the pointer to A, so now star P will through star P we retrieve the value contained by the variable which is pointed by P. Here of course that variable is A, so P will this statement will display the value contained in A. For more clarity, we are using here \T, which is a tab, you know very well. So now this will display the value stored in A, and this will also display the value stored in A. So now executing the program. After execution, you may very clear that here it is 10, and thereafter 10 again. So first 10 is for the value of A directly we are displaying, and second day we are using pointer rotation to show that value. So here I introduced the way how to retrieve the value stored in a variable pointed by some variable. So this much.